Yeah, this video is going to start on we are going to start this video on a serious note, right? Because I know sometimes we all joke around a lot, but I think we need to talk on a serious note. Okay, I feel like I need to talk to you guys about something that I believe, okay, I believe is very, very, very serious, and we have to talk about it. Okay, but anyways, hey, before we even start, don't forget to hit that like, don't forget to subscribe, because hey, we are trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. It's not a big deal, guys. Come on, before the video start, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and leave a comment. I don't care, it might be something positive. If you don't have anything positive to say, drop an emoji. Okay, just drop an emoji. Do you feel sad? Do you feel happy? You know, if you're like me, hey, I laugh at everything, because for me, life is not all about, you know, being grumpy the entire time. You have to see the positive side of everything in life. Okay, anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money, and so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Yeah, everything, guys, definitely everything. That's better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. I told you, right? Market manipulation. I told you. It's that simple. If you can see it, you are not going to be panicking. But anyways, a lot of you who are calling for bear market, right? Yeah. Kaspa is going back down to 1 cent. Yeah. I tried to tell you. I tried to warn you, didn't I? It is what it is, okay? But hey, it is what it is. We about to look at the market performance for the past 24 hours. Right after that, we'll check the prices in details. And once we are done with that, we will check on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? But before that, guys, before that, listen. Okay, excuse me for a second. I need to start this truck because this thing is it's a little bit hot in here. As you guys can see, the sun is beaming, and I need to make it comfortable for myself. You know, let me put the AC on, some fan, and there we go. Okay. It just hit me, okay? It's just I was just thinking about it this morning, and I don't know. It really hit me like a freight, like a train. That yeah, everybody preaches about making money, about becoming financial stable, about the good thing that money is, okay? But nobody tells you that you need to be prepared. Nobody shows you that money that you want so much can be the source of your troubles. Nobody tells you that. So I thought about that, and you guys remember not long ago, did this guy, a crypto influencer, who went to meet his ancestors by choice. You know, mostly everybody tries the best they can not to go meet the ancestors, right? But this guy, he decided, like, because he lost all his money, I think he lost around 30 or 40 million dollars. He couldn't take it, okay? He couldn't take it, so he decided, you know what, that's it. I'm going to meet the ancestors. So he left. That right there, it kind of hit me. Not only that, you guys do remember this other famous a guy that I like the way he sees things, Happy Catty Crypto, something like that. His friend also took the same route. When Luna crashed, he couldn't take it, so he decided to, you know what, he was gonna jump. I think he jumped from the 3rd floor or something, or 4th floor, I don't know, or 5th, to meet his ancestors by choice. because he couldn't handle losing money. That there is so many examples. You have this guy, Bydfi, very famous guy. You guys know him. He went crazy, like he's in a nut house right now. Okay, he went crazy. He hasn't crossed the bridge. He hasn't gone and meet his ancestors yet, but he went cuckoo on the head. Why? Because he couldn't handle losing money, his wealth. So all these examples and many more that I know of, I started thinking about that, and today I was gonna do questions and answers, but I'll do that probably tomorrow, because I think this is something that we need to talk about. This is something that we need to address. This is something. I'm not just a motivator. I am somebody who likes to make friends. I am somebody who likes to meet the people who are like-minded like me. And in that journey, you will learn a lot. I don't know about you, but I learn. I learn by watching people. I learn by seeing what is going on around me. Okay, it's not just like a closed bubble like many of you think, like, hey, I think I'm right the entire time. No. I look at other people and I see what they went through. And once I see that, I learn from it. That's why it's very hard for somebody to lead me astray. You know, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. That's me. I like to know which one is my left and my right, my up or down every time. I don't want to make that kind of mistakes. That's why if you come from humble beginnings, if you come from, you used to being broke, you used to not having things, once you start having those things, you appreciate them more than somebody who has always had them in their life. Okay, so some people like are really mentally ready to have the money. Okay, it's like, let me use a perfect example. The lottery. You play the lottery like I do play the lottery, and one day you wake up, you go from having $100 to your name to $500 million. How would you react? Some people are ready for it, others are not. Some people lose their minds, like they go, that's why you see somebody wins the lottery, they go and start buying Lambos, big. I've seen people that buy a 12-bedroom house and he's not even married. He don't even have children, but he's buying a 12-bedroom house. What do you need that for? You start doing stupid stuff. I mean, some money, what I'm trying to take that money, okay, can be your source of happiness, can also be your source of demise. Depends on how you use it. Depends on how you behave when you have it. One thing also I learned is that having money is not the problem, because money itself, what it does is money amplifies the person that you were times 1,000 before you had the money. If you were somebody that gives, that always helps out, when you get money, you are going to continue helping in a higher scale. If you was greedy before you had the money, when you have the money, you are going to be more greedier than before, schizophrenic, always thinking people coming for you, people coming for your money. You understand? So money is that tool. Depends on how you see it. Depends. And again, you start to see a mistake that people make a lot is once they get money, they forget who was in the trenches with them, who suffered with them, who cried with them, who were there when they were nobody. They forget that group and they go find the Joneses. They go find the people who are up there with the money too. That's the biggest mistake you can ever make. So this is my millionaire journey. And I can tell you this, my circle is too tight. These are the people that if I call at 5 o'clock in the morning, like, hey, my foot is hurting, they're right there. If I go one day without saying hello, that phone is ringing. Yo, you okay? How is everything? The same thing I do to them. If I go 24 hours, hey, this motherfucker is not calling. What? He's not texting. We are not sending each other's jokes and shit like that. Like, how's our women doing or whatever, something like that. And whatever friends talk about. After 24 hours, I don't see that shit. I go like, okay, what the hell? Hey, what's up? Is everything good? You mean? So I make my circle right now that I'm in the trenches. It's like a proverb we usually say in Africa. We said back in my home country, you do not cut the branches of a tree when you are climbing upwards, because one day you will need to come down. Okay? One day you will need to come down, and you are going to need those branches to climb down. If you cut them on your way up, instead of coming down peacefully, you are going to crash land. Do you understand what that means? You make the friends, you keep those who were there when you was nobody. You get yourself, this is a millionaire journey we are going, from zero to a multi-millionaire status. You get your mind prepared. You always have to ask yourself, what happens if I lose the money tomorrow? Am I still going to be happy? Am I still going to have my friends around me? Am I still going to have the same people who were like, hey, cheering me? And like, hey, even right now when things are not going good, are they still going to be there? So you start looking at that, and then you start thinking about, okay, am I closer to God? How is the same way I'm praying right now? When I get the money, you also continue to pray. Don't stop. Don't stop praying. You always have to do that. And it's okay. That's why you see me every time. Whenever the market goes up, I'm happy. The market drops down, I'm happy. I'm okay with it. Okay? Because again, I don't see the money as if, oh my God, I cannot live without it. It's okay. I've been broke before. It ain't nothing if I go back to being broke. It's still okay. You understand? But there are people that take it to the next extreme, to the point that they rather go see their ancestors. They rather cross the bridge before they get broke again. Okay, money changes people. Money, it's like right now, okay, there are people that I know, when we were down there, they didn't want to holler at me. Now it has started to come a little bit. Oh yeah, they want to come around. So yeah, you have to watch what kind of people you bring around you, because they say birds of the feather flock together. Sometimes you have to look at the group you are in. It's like, and then ask yourself, do I really fit in? Do I really fit in this group? Do I fit here? Somebody like me, I don't drink, I don't smoke. It is very difficult for me to be in a group of party animals, people that like to go to club and stuff like that, because I feel bored. What am I doing there? Y'all be drinking and be yelling at each other, blah, blah, blah. I feel like, okay, it's a waste of time for me. Because, like, again, people go to club. I'm not saying going to the club is a bad thing. For some of you, maybe that's the way you release your stress or something like that. But for me, it's a waste of time. Okay? Because, like I said, I don't drink. I don't smoke. If I want to listen to music, I do have 8.0 equipment at home. You know what is 8 speakers, right? 8.0. I can put the music at home and I can listen to it. If that is not enough for me, I can get in my truck and I can put the music on. And if that is not enough for me, I got the headphones. I can put them on and listen to any music I want to and enjoy it. I don't need to go to the club. That's me. Okay, so when you start to think like that, you start to get the money. Okay, now you start looking at it like, okay, now I have money. Now what? That's another thing that people don't normally think. You want money, you want money, you want money. Okay, here is the money. Now what? What do you do next? That's why most people, once they get the money, it becomes so overwhelmed. It becomes so, they feel like they're trapped. You start seeing them, people either do drugs or do things that they were not even doing before because of that pressure. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'll say it again, having money is one thing. Being mentally prepared to have that money is another thing. If you do remember, every time I talk about it here, we talk about making money, I usually tell you it all depends on this, your mentality, right? It all depends here. Two people, we are completely different. You can give me $1 million today, okay? I will still work. Just like right now, a lot of people are looking like, oh, you have 30 Bitcoins, but you're still working. Because that's my mentality. Okay, that's my mentality. Because for me, yeah, it's 30 Bitcoin, but it ain't nothing. I can lose it today, and I'm gonna still be okay. You understand? So it's the mentality. Some people, you will give them 30 Bitcoins, and the first thing they're going to do is go buy a Lambo. Okay? And once they lose that Lambo, they cannot live without it. So they start doing either they become drug addicts or they become something else. Some people, they get rich, they feel like, oh, I'm now bigger than you. The ego goes like 1,000 times higher. They can't even say hi to you who was living in the trenches with them. They can't even say that. You understand? And then when the money leaves, that for them to come back again to that level they were before the money came, it becomes a problem. So it is something you have to really look at. You have to really get used to it. Okay, that you have to get used to that money should not define who you are. Okay, you have to be prepared, like, okay, I can have the money today and tomorrow I can lose it all. Now, when you ask yourself, will I be okay if I lose it all? If the question is no, then you need to prepare yourself mentally before the money comes. Do you understand? You need to prepare yourself mentally. You need to prepare yourself spiritually, because it's not just like, oh, my bank account now got 6 zeros. Oh, I'm a multi-millionaire. That's it. No. Some people that do that, they get the money. Now they get bored. They don't know what to do with it. They start committing a lot of stuff. They start committing a lot of things, decisions that didn't make didn't make sense to them when they really sit and they think back about it. Okay? Like I gave you the example of winning the lottery. Personally, if I win the lottery today, nobody will know. No one. Nobody will know that I won the lottery, because again, I'm still going to be doing this, working either my 9 to 5 or probably just working for myself, my corporation, doing my thing, live the same routine that I have right now. Get up in the morning, go to work, try to make generational wealth for me, for my children, and the children that comes behind me. That will be me. You are not going to see me that, okay, now I won the lottery, I will spend 365 days, in some sandy beaches and sipping some kind of mocha or whatever. You're not going to see that, because again, I am mentally prepared that I'm using money not to make me bigger, but I'm using money as a tool to get where I want to get. And where do I want to get? Generational wealth. That's how I view money. I don't view it as something that I must have. If I don't have it, I can't live. I can't be on earth. I need to cross the bridge to go and meet my ancestors. No, that is not it. That's not it. So yeah, money is not for everybody. It's like the entire world, okay? There are people that are born to be leaders, and there are people that are born to be followers. If it is not in you, you cannot never be a leader. Never. You will be a follower the rest of your life. If you try to be a leader, it ain't going to end up good for you. But as the one who is born to be a leader, you also need to be mentally prepared to lead. Because if you are not prepared for it, you are going to lead other people astray. And eventually, you're going to fuck yourself up. That is how money is. The same thing. You need to ask yourself, okay, am I ready for it? Like we're talking about right now, getting generational wealth with Kaspa, with Quant, with blah, 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 everything else. Okay, let's imagine today you wake up and Kaspa is at $100. Now what? Now what? What are you going to do? See? That is something you have to sit and you have to think about. Because I'm telling you, all those who chose to go and meet their ancestors just because they lost money, it is not, I'm not saying that they were weak. No. The problem is that they were not mentally prepared to have that money. They were not. They grew up and they hustled for it, they got it, and most of them could not even imagine going back to that life. Other people, like the guy that was found in his Lambo, he crossed the bridge to meet his ancestors in his Lamborghini, because he was managing other people's money. Again, you need to be prepared. You need to be honest with everybody when it comes to that kind of stuff. Okay? People need to understand it's a risk. That's why I always tell you, I am not your financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do or what not to do. You need to go find it yourself, because that's a pressure. Again, not everybody can handle that pressure. Not everybody can be a financial advisor. Not everybody. You know, I cannot handle the pressure of you losing your money because it's not mine. I can myself, my own pressure of losing my money is okay. I know, okay, if I lose it, I'll work for it and I'll probably get it back. I don't know how you're going to react if you lose your money. Therefore, I cannot manage your money for you. Again, you have to think about it. Again, it's not money is not something that you cannot live without. You have to be that okay. You have to, you know when they say, do not use money you are not ready to lose. You know when they say that, right? That is what they mean. You have to be mentally prepared that, okay, if I lose the money, it's okay. It's gonna hurt that I lost the money, yeah? But life goes on, right? Life goes on. You never know. It is sometimes, listen, sometimes losing that money is a blessing. Sometimes. Like right now, I'm gonna give you like I usually say, I use myself as an example. A couple of months ago, I had a Jasmine trade, which I opened at 4 cents or 3 cents or something like that. That Jasmine trade, if Jasmine should have hit 20 cents, I would have made, $40,000 or something like that. But you guys remember that legendary crash that happened? If it wiped me out. It wiped me out. That's the crash that led to that guy going to meet his ancestors by choice. It wiped me out. I lost the Jasmine trade. I lost the Quant trade. I lost the Kaspa trades and stuff like that. Okay, what did I do? Because I was ready. Like, I did not invest money that I'm not ready to use. It's like, it's okay. I was hurt because I thought, like, okay, the market will go up and I will be happy to see it grow to $40,000. But hey, I lost it. Guess what? I was prepared for it. It's okay. I understood the risk of the market. I understood. That means my mind, I was ready for it. Whether it goes up or it crashes, whatever happens, I'm okay. That's why you guys always see me every day. I laugh about it. That's how I take it. As a joke, it's okay. But now the blessing in that, in me losing those positions, is that now I have another position that I opened down when the market crashed, that when Jasmine hits that same position again, instead of $60,000, I will make $80,000. The same thing goes with Kaspa. The old position that I lost, by the time Kaspa hit $1, I would have made what? 60, 70,000. But the new one that I opened, because I lost that one, when Kaspa hits that $1, I will be making $120,000. You see? That is the blessing in it. Not everything is bad. Not everything. Sometimes things happen to you in your life that people look at, and even yourself, you look at those things and you go, holy crap, I'm fucked. But no, sometimes you gotta look at those things and say, okay, thank you. Sometimes you gotta do that, because maybe it's something that is sent on your way for you to learn. Maybe something that is sent on your way as also a blessing in disguise. Maybe something sent on your way to avoid a greater disaster in front of you. You have to understand it. So yeah, we are looking for money. We all want to be rich. We all want that financial freedom. But the question is, how many of you are mentally prepared to be rich? How many of you can be like, okay, if I'm rich today and tomorrow I lose it all, it's okay, I'm still gonna be okay? How many of you are ready for that? How many? So yes, it's okay that we are looking for money. It's a good thing. But again, you also need to get yourself prepared that anything can happen. When you get the money, you're up there. Okay, now what? What's next? Because again, if you don't have a plan of what are you going to do or how you're going to behave when the money comes, you are also doing it wrong. If you don't have a plan, like, okay, if I get up there and I lose it all, what next? What's next? What can I do? If you're not getting that plan ready, you're also doing it wrong. So yeah, I saw those things today. I was just thinking about that today, and I decided, you know what, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm going to let it go out there. I'm going to tell you guys this. You need to be mentally prepared for whatever situation comes, okay? So please do not go join your ancestors by choice just because you lost money. Life is about opportunities. If you lose this opportunity today, tomorrow you will get a better opportunity coming to you. It's like those of you have a beautiful girl today, or a beautiful man in your life today, or a handsome man, and then the person leaves, you are not going to just crumble. No. Get yourself handsome, get yourself pretty, go out there. Trust me, you are going to find another man or another woman who is going to like whatever the other person left. Like we usually say out there, one man's poison is another man's sugar. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Trust me, somebody's going to like it. So yeah, you need to be prepared. That's all I'm trying to tell you for today. Anyways, yeah, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Kasongo, I told you, right? Manipulation at its best. I tried to warn you. But anyways, let's go first with King Kaspa. KAS we have here. For the past hour, you see, I told you, they are manipulating the price. Do not fall for it. They are manipulating it. But anyways, for the past hour, 0.3% up, 5.1% up on the day, 3.8% down on the week, 9.8% up on the month. The monthly has flipped, and 63.2% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.19 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $16.59 million. That volume is super duper low. Something big is coming. You gotta watch that volume. It's very low. Okay, anyways, let's go look at coin QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. For the past hour, you see, 0.7% up, 1.9% up on the day, 6% down on the week, 0.7% down on the month, and 32.3% down on the year. That yearly is also dropping, right? Sitting at the market cap of $1.09 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $12.45 million. See, the volume, that volume is very low. I keep telling you for the past how many days now? Pay attention, a big move is coming, because when the volume is that low, yeah, it's about to pop, it's about to pop, it's about to go, and still people don't pay attention. Oh, well, it's up to you. Now, let's go look at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin, JAS. Here you go. 0.4% down the last hour, 1.3% up on the day, 7.5% down on the week, 18.2% down on the month, and you see that yearly, it was 86%, and I keep telling you, watch that yearly. It is still high, but it's coming down, right? You see, 81.9% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $303.45 million and a 24 hours volume traded at 11.46. Again, guys, that volume is a big indicator of a big move coming. Well, I'm not your financial advisor. It's up to you. You do with it whatever you want, okay? Now we go look at Cubic. Let's see if they're still at war over there. Let's see. They're still at war. See, 1.5% down the last hour, 2% up on the day, 5.3% down on the week, 25.3% down on the month, and 82.3% down on the year. Remember, I told you watch that yearly. It was like 87, 80 something percent. Now it's coming down. And I told you, I wanted to open a position, and now I have one position open. We're going to look at it in a second. Sitting at the market cap of $78.98 million and the 24 hours volume traded at $2.42 million. Okay. Last but not the least, let's look at Jonathan's pet turtle. He calls it Bitcoin, and I call it the orange guy. Let's see. We do have, see, everybody telling you money is going to trickle down. And I keep saying, guys, you've got to pay attention. You have to be really smart about this. Money is not going to trickle down. It's not going to happen. This macroeconomy controls this bull run, and we don't know how the next bull run is going to be. But so far, macroeconomy is leading this bull run. Money is not going to trickle down. Look at the Bitcoin ETFs. See the inflows and the outflows. People take the money, they keep cash. And I will repeat it again. Guys, Kaspa, Quant, and cash in that order. That's how you have to keep it. Or if you want to, Kaspa, Quant, Jasmine, cash in that order. Because again, there is a big crash coming. The big crash, they're going to pump the market, trust me, because these people, they want to make money. They want to get ready for it. They are going to pump it. It's going to be a rapid, I believe it's going to be a rapid pump. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks of Bitcoin running like a mad cow. That parabola, like you see gold right now, you're going to see Bitcoin like that. Parabola. They're going to pump it, 150, 160,000, maybe a little bit higher than that. Then the crash will begin. Therefore, you look at it. Look at Bitcoin. Money is not going to trickle down. For the past hour, laying flat, not doing anything, 0.9% up on the day, 2.2% down on the week, 0.8% up on the month, and 9.9% down on the year. You see, it has begun to move. It went from 13-14% it was yesterday to 9.9%. It has begun. Now, sitting at a market cap of $1.76 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $23.01 billion. Look at that volume. Volume that usually be 50, 60, or even 100 billion is sitting at 23 billion. Look at that volume. These bears, they are running out of steam. Okay, the big move is coming. Okay, anyways, it's up to you. You can do whatever you want with this information. Now let's go look at prices in details right quick. And we do have here trading view. Where is trading view at? Right there. Okay, now you see here for the Dixie is going up. Bitcoin is also going up. Yeah, come on. We need to see a difference. We need to see this thing doing an inverse correlation, because when it's still doing this, price is still getting manipulated. Maybe they are suppressing this price to get you thinking that, oh yeah, we are still going down, but it's not happening. Market is not going down. It's that simple for you to look at the fear and greed index. Okay, it's a simple thing. Just look at the fear and greed index. See, we are still sorry about that. So you see Dixie going up, Bitcoin going up. This is pure manipulation. It never fails. We need to have an inverse correlation. We need to have, when Bitcoin goes up, Dixie drops in inverse. That's what we need. But this, what you're looking at right now, again, is pure manipulation. Anyways, let's go look at the prices in details. You see, now Kaspa, what did I always tell? You see, it never fails. Price always gets attracted to the moving average. It never fails, okay? Never. So for those of you who are day traders, you can use this to make some money on the side and decide if you want to close or open another trade, blah, blah, blah. That's up to you. I'm not your financial advisor. But my days when I was a day trader, that's one thing I usually use. Okay, I open a long and then watch how the price acts when it gets to that moving average. Is it getting rejected? Is it getting above it? Look at my MACD, my RSI, my Bollinger Bands and stuff like that, and use that kind of stuff to make a decision whether I want to close that position or if I want to keep it open. Open. So yeah, see, ribbon has turned green, facing upwards. And another thing you gotta see is that the moving average has started to curve. See, which tells you that right now this move, okay, this price, it looks like it wants to go above, come back, retest, and keep on going. But hey, you take this information and do whatever you want to do with it. I'm not your financial advisor. Now, if you look at it on the 4-hourly, look on the 4-hour. The 1 hour has reset. We are now touching the moving average, trying to break above it, right? Look at the 4 hours. What do you see the ribbon doing? Like I was telling you guys yesterday, right? And the day before that, look at that ribbon. The ribbon has started to curve. Price always gets attracted to the moving average. 1 hour has done it. Now let's watch 4 hours. 4 hours is also getting ready to do the same. And right now, the moving average is sitting on 4.5 cents. So yeah, let's watch and see. I'm telling you, these guys are manipulating the market. If you want to panic, that is up to you. But don't say I'm a bad person when I laugh about you. Go yeah. Yeah. These guys are waiting for 1 cent, 1 cent Kaspa. Okay, keep on waiting. You are going to see. Okay, so if you see it again, look at it on the daily. Again, the same thing. Look at the daily candle. What do you see? Green, right? Look at the moving ribbon. Has started to flatten out. Moving up. Look at where the moving average is laying. 7 cents. And if you follow the same principle, because this always happens, price always gets attracted to the moving average. It never fails. It will. And again, like I told you guys yesterday, pay attention to this on the daily. We do have shoulder, head, and a shoulder forming, which means an inverse head and shoulder is getting formed. Once it price breaks above this, keeps on going. I'm telling you, there's a big move about to happen on Kaspa. Most people are not paying attention to this. A big move coming. But well, it's up to you, right? So that's what, for me, when I look at the market, I tell you, anything under 12 cents is nothing but noise. Nothing but noise. Because again, right now, development is going pretty good. Okay, we don't have no hiccups over there. I'm giving it a chance for it to go. I've told you, short term, the market is going to run. I'm going to make money with Kaspa. Long term, this is going to make me a multi-millionaire, and you guys are going to see. So yeah, 12 cents is our first bus stop. Once we cross 12 cents, start looking at 15 cents. Above that, there is 18 and 19 cents, which when we cross them, we will be looking at all-time high before price starts to go into price discovery. Okay, so yes, me, I'm watching. I'm just sitting here, relaxing, watching for watching the market and laughing at people who are panicking. Anyway, let's go look at Quant, QNT, the banker's coin. Let's see here. For the past hour, right? Look, exactly the same thing, right? What do you see? Ribbon is squeezing red, about to turn green. Look at it. So yeah, it never fails. Price always gets attracted to moving average. It never fails. When it gets here, it's either going to get rejected or come back down or go above, use that as support, and keep on going. The way we're looking at it right now, it is sitting at $77, right? So yeah, let's watch and see. I'm telling you, if Bitcoin takes off the way it's looking like it wants to do right now, Quant is going to also run. If you look at it on the hourly, on the 4 hourly, we are waiting for the 1 hour to reset. Once 4 hour turns green and goes up there, once 1 hour does that, the 4 hours is going to be the next one. It's going to go up there, and we are going to see this price starts to run. Right now, moving average is sitting at $83. That's where it is sitting at. Me, I'm laying back. I'm quiet about it. I'm just waiting for this, because I'm telling you, everybody who thinks the bull run is over, well, let's watch and see. Let's watch and see. The bull run is not over. I have seen Bitcoin retrace 50% before in the previous bull runs, and things still went higher. Okay, it's up to you. That's why for me, I'm playing with money I'm ready to lose. If it didn't go, if the bull run is over with, I'm okay with it. It's okay. Okay. Anyways, if you look at it on the daily, there's not much you can do, because we are still waiting for that 1 hour to reset. Once 1 hour goes, 4 hour will go, the daily will also go. Like we've been discussing here, Quant is forming a huge W. That's what we are looking for. And W's, my friends, they are bullish patterns. Very bullish patterns. So yeah, you can sit there and cry about it if you want to. And if you zoom out, you will also see it. Okay, see this. That's a low. That's a higher low. Any of the three of them you want to take, higher low. So yeah, things are playing out. Just chill, relax. If your liquidation gets close, just scale it up. Or stay away from leverage trading at all. Stay away from it. Just trade on spot. You're okay. Okay, don't be greedy. So that's why for me, like I said, everything, okay, when you start to look at it, anything under $125 for me is nothing but noise. Above that, we do have the $151, and above is the $164. Once we cross it, there is a little bit of resistance at 211, but I don't think it will hold that much, because 230 is the next resistance. Above that, we do have the $400 all-time high, and before you know it, Quant will go into price discovery. So yeah, chill and relax. Take it like a joke. Do not be too serious about it. It's just money. Okay, money. You can either make it or lose it, and you still have another chance to make it again. Okay, so as you can see, everything is going according to plan. So my friends, just chill. Okay, now let's go look at Bitcoin right quick. Let's see Bitcoin. You see what I was telling you yesterday. They are manipulating the price. Look at these swings. Look at these swings. Yo, look at this. You see the swings? They are manipulating the price. Do not fall for this. It is just, it's another day in the market. It is always going to happen. Once they get tired of it, these market makers, they are looking at, first of all, liquidation maps. They are looking at the public sentiments. They are looking at the leverage trading positions. Look, if you go look at it right now, everybody and their grandmama is shorting Bitcoin because most people think that the bear market is here. And that is what they want. They are going to, well, they are about to drop that hot potato on your ass. Don't say I did not warn you. Guys, Bitcoin never goes on a bear market in extreme fear. We've never done that. It's okay. I can see like some people, I was listening to most of the people I was listening to this morning on my way to work. People were talking about it's going to be the kiss of death, and then we're going to roll over, and then my grandma will be changing her flip-flop to her church shoes, and then Uncle Tommy will be will be converting himself and getting a new baptism, and all that stuff that was going on. It is always when you start to listen to the news that is even telling you like, okay, we are not in a bear market. We're not. It's just like when the market is running and you start to hear people talking about Bitcoin is going to $1 million. That should be the first sign to tell you that I think it's time. It's high time you should start thinking about closing shop. It's the opposite that is happening right now. Okay, so yeah, it's up to you. I'm not your financial advisor. Just you are free to do whatever you like with your money. Anyways, now let's go look at my positions right quick. But before we do that, guys, as always, please do not get into leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing. Unfortunately, I'm not your financial advisor and I cannot teach you how to leverage trade. If you want to learn, I learned by trying and error. That's how I did. I watch other people and I learned like just trying to see how it works. If you want to do the same thing, down below I do have the link. Bydfi, which I do recommend for beginners. You have Phemex, you have Wix Exchange, and you have Margex in that order. Okay. I also have Acorns. Down below is a platform I'm using to teach my kids how to trade on ETFs and stocks and bonds and stuff like that. Okay, to teach them financial freedom. Unfortunately, schools don't teach those things. If I was in the position to make decision for the nation, I would have put that to be taught in schools. Okay, but anyways, you can use that. You can sign up. Okay, for the exchanges, if you use those links, sign up, meet their deposit requirements, and they are going to give you free money. You get the free money, my friend. Do not rush. What did we just talk about? Patience, mindsets, right? Patience. Take $20 out and practice how to open a trade, how to close a trade, how to scale it up, how to scale it down, all that stuff. Stop loss, trailing stop loss. You know what those things are. Then you start looking. If you can trade and turn $20 into 40, 40 into 80, 80 into 160, thereabout, then you are ready. If you trade and you still cannot do those things, you are not ready. You need to keep practicing. Okay. Now on the Acorn, you do not need to meet no required deposit. All you have to do is follow that link, sign up, and they are going to give you $5. It's not much, but hey, it's a beginning. It's a start. Okay, so yeah, sign up using those links, and yeah, let's make that money. Anyways, let's go right quick. Start with my first one, Bydfi. You guys know there I am trading King Kaspa, I'm trading Quant and Jasmine. You see, my overall has started to go up. Just yesterday, this thing was down what, 5,000 something, 4,000 something. I don't remember. You can go watch the video and you see it. But today I am up $6,100 approximately. If you look at my positions, you will see Kaspa is going up. Those of you who are waiting for that 1 cent Kaspa, Yeah. You're waiting for 1 cent, right? But anyways, looking at my positions, you see, when I told you I was ready to open that Jasmine trade, I opened it. You see, I am up $340 approximately on my Jasmine. If you look at my Kaspa, I'm just breaking even because like I told you, well, it's up to you. I'm just breaking even on my Kaspa right now. If you look at my Quant, it's doing way better. Just yesterday or the before yesterday, I was down 5,000 what? 5,700, I can't recall. But right now, I'm still down 4,600. But it's getting there. We're getting there. If you can pause it and you can look on all my positions, I trade at 50x in all of them. Okay, all my position 50x, and I don't use stop loss because again, I am ready to lose the money if the needs come. I won't care if I lose it. All I will do, I will open another position. But everything is going according to plan. Okay. Now let's go to the next one. My next one is gonna be on my Phemex. On Phemex, I am trading King Kaspa, and my overall here is sitting at $1,000, as you guys can see. Now, if you look at my positions, you will see that here I am almost breaking even at $13, negative $13. And the same thing with Bydfi. I trade at 50x and I don't use stop loss. That's me. Okay. Please do not copy me if you don't know what you're doing. Okay. Last but not the least is going to be on Wix. On Wix Exchange, I am trading King Kaspa, Quant, and Cubic. Like I promised you guys, I will open it. Okay, so I open a position on Cubic. But anyways, my overall here is sitting at $1,780 approximately. If you look at those contracts, you will see that here, my Cubic, yeah, it's just hanging in there, $10 in profit. But that is not what I want. I know if it goes higher, it's gonna make me more money than that. Anyways, we are good right there. I'm watching the market and I know exactly how this is going to end when this thing starts to run. Okay, if you look at my Quant, on my Quant, I'm also breaking even, almost $39, so thereabout, the same thing. Watch the market and let's see what is going on there. On Kaspa, I am down $70 approximately, and if you can pause the video, you will also see the same thing. I trade at 50x in all my position, 50x, and I do not use stop loss. That's me. Okay, please do not copy me if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, now next one is going to be Acorn. On the Acorn, you guys know, like I said, I use that to teach my kid on stock markets and bonds. Yeah, the market is closed on the weekend, but yeah, you just look at it, it's still the same like yesterday, $624. He's sitting right there. And then if you look at his positions, you'll see that here, let's see, his investment, nothing will change on the weekend. So yeah, there's no point of us wasting time on this thing. But yeah, I just like to look at it every day. Nothing has changed, and it's still come on, let it load up right quick. Yeah, 2.3% up. On the stocks and ETFs are still 499, and his bonds ETF still 125. He's a 9-year-old. Guys, this is something that I keep telling you. Look, it is not that complicated, okay? I can teach this to a 9-year-old and he can do it. What about a grown ass you? You can also do it. Okay? Don't say I didn't tell you. Just look into it. Learn by yourself. I'm not your financial advisor, so I can't tell you what to do, okay? Anyways, thank you so much for watching my videos. Like I said at the beginning, please do not forget to subscribe. I'm trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers, okay? Don't forget to like and comment. Positive only, please. I don't want negative comments, because I will delete all of them and I will block you. Okay, that's me. This channel is not for people whining. This is for big boys and big girls only. Man up and woman up to your decision. Okay. Anyways, yeah. If you don't have anything to say, please just drop an emoji. That would do. Okay. And also don't forget to share, so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we all can see these videos and the family can grow. Until I see you in my next one, please take good care of yourselves. Okay, bye.